The architect of the DCU, James Gunn, has responded to comments about Zack Snyder returning to direct DCU projects. This is after some comments he made earlier this year about how there was no interest to bring Zack Snyder in. So in case you missed it, it was earlier this year where James Gunn said that there was no interest shown in bringing Zack Snyder in to direct anything. This got him a lot of backlash, but if you read what he actually said, he said that Zack didn't express any interest. People took this as James Gunn never offered it, so there was no interest and they never talked. Well, he went on and decided to clarify this by saying that him and Zack Snyder have talked. And as he revealed previously, Zack Snyder wished him the best. And he said that people misunderstood. He says, and I quote, "I would think that it was obvious that I meant Zack hadn't expressed any interest to me in our discussions, so you can quit spamming this on every single post." End quote. Now, this was a response to people just spamming those same hashtags to bring back Zack Snyder, to fire James Gunn, to restore the Snyderverse. And as he said right there, and as both confirmed, they have talked. They've talked to each other ever since then. But as he said right here, Zack Snyder has not expressed any interest in returning or directing anything. So I think it's pretty clear what he's saying here, right? Zack Snyder, no interest. Despite them talking to each other, there's been nothing. Now, maybe Zack Snyder legally can't because he has a pretty big deal with Netflix. Maybe he just doesn't want to go back to that. Maybe he's moved on. Again, we don't know the full size, scope, and scale of this entire thing and what it means. I think the best way to look at this is if there's something that can happen down the road, it will. But they're both busy right now doing their own thing. Zack Snyder is literally building an entire universe on Netflix, literally like tailor-made for his fan base. If you watch the Rebel Moon trailer, you're like, that's the most Zack Snyder thing I've ever seen. Perfect. That's for his fans. Let's see what James Gunn does here, and who knows, down the road, maybe they're going to do it. Maybe James Gunn will be like, hey, Snyder's coming in to direct something, and then it'll happen. But let's wait till down the road and not attack James Gunn daily. Literally, no matter what he posts, it's the same thing. It's honestly kind of pathetic.